Hey, how you doing? This is Brandon Pastor. I've got another thing I want to share with you today. I really think this is important, and I'll start off by telling you how it came up. So I was talking to one of the kids on my team, and we were talking about one of his teammates. And this teammate of his was one of those guys who set lofty goals and worked really hard, made a lot of sacrifices, pushed really hard to try to get where he wanted to be. And over time, some adversity came, like it always does when you're chasing something you really want. And so I could see with every bit of adversity him pull back just a little bit each time. And so I was concerned about it. So I reached out to him, and this kid told me that he had also spoke to him. So I asked him, well, what did he say? And he said, well, Coach, what he told me was that there was some other things, some other options that he had that he was thinking about maybe doing that instead of being on the team or pursuing that goal that he set. And without even thinking, I just told this kid we should never exchange our opportunities for our options. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. So often we have this great opportunity in front of us. And how did we get that opportunity? Because we set a goal, because we found out what our passion was. We found out what our purpose was. We decided to chase something. There was something that was drawing us, and we decided that that's what we wanted. And so this opportunity opened up because we found that out and we decided to go after it. And in the course of doing that, what will happen is adversity will pop up. Something will happen that will try to keep you from accomplishing the goal or keep you from getting to where you're supposed to be or doing what you're supposed to be doing. And almost every time adversity shows up, it comes with options attached. Now, sometimes those options are not necessarily bad things. Sometimes they're good things. Sometimes they're things like a significant other or a good job or an opportunity to do something else that you enjoy. But those options will never be quite right. And a lot of times, sometimes the option will just be to not do it at all because it's easier. But what happens is when we choose those options over the opportunity, when we do that, we are never going to be able to settle into those options and be content, to be happy, to feel like we're a fit with those options because we know that we're supposed to be doing something else. And it could be that significant other, that job, that other thing you enjoy are good things, but sometimes it just won't feel right because you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there. And so what we've got to be very careful that we do is that we don't exchange our opportunities for options. And what we need to do when adversity comes is we need to not give up and go into the options, but we need to fight the adversity. We need to break down the walls. We need to move forward and keep chasing the goal. Now, if you don't know this, you should know this. The only moment you can ever live in is the one that you're in right now, this present moment. And so you have to learn to live in the moment every single second of your life. And if you do that, while chasing that goal, it makes it easier. We don't want to start thinking about how we fight what might pop up in the future because the thing we're dealing with today is hard. We need to just deal with what's happening today and live in the moment and learn to love the journey as much as the goal or the purpose or the passion. And here's the thing. Here's what we need to really understand. That if we get to the goal, whether we accomplish it or not, if we continue to chase purpose and passion, those same options that came attached to adversity will also come attached to the goal, to the purpose, to the passion. And then when we accept that option as a part of the goal, purpose, or passion, then it sits right. It feels right. And we never think about if only I would have chased the goal, the purpose, or the passion instead of accepting this. We'll never feel like we settled because all the things that come attached to it will only aid us in reaching the goal, the purpose, or our passion. So I want to encourage you today to not give up, to push forward. I want you to know that you are good enough. Do not exchange your opportunity for options. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon.